this little condensed session will work. So, NLP stands for Neuro-Linguistic Programming, and it is a sort of cheat manual for excellence to kind of mimic and function whilst containing 8 billion people and maintaining a modicum of organization. So if you are after a career that that is 9 to 5, you are going to find that. And conversely, if you are after something that isn't as structured, it will be harder abuse or someone stealing from you, anything, take a moment just to think of something that that has made you suffer, that has caused you pain and trouble. And it can also be something simple too, like a friend not coming to the wedding was one that I was helping a client with. So now that you have this image in mind, think of the person or people that have perpetrated this against you. And the challenge here is to see whatever they have done as something that they have done for themselves and not against you. So let's pick a couple. Usually work is one that will come up quite often. People being disrespectful, a boss at work being hard on you, or not understanding in what way could what has been done that you think was done against you actually been done by them for themselves. Some ideas might be he has a boss above him that he has to or she has to report to. He is trying to or she is trying to or they are trying to be assertive and they don't know how to do it. He doesn't like you, she doesn't like you, and they're just trying to preserve their mental energy. And yeah, it could be anything, but it's not done against you, it is done for themselves. And it's the same for a spouse. A spouse cheating is not done to anger you or destroy you or leave you. It is for them to gain another lover, to have attention, to have more gifts or sex or whatever it is. It is not done against you. Nothing is ever done against you. And do you also know why nothing is ever done against you? Because people don't have that kind of time. And within our altruism, we are selfish. And so that means that even the people that live for others the most, they will still do what they think is best for them to get to the next day, to survive, to thrive, to cope, whatever it may be. And I think understanding that you are not a victim of what others are doing, but they are just trying to do their best by themselves, for themselves, is life-changing. And together with nothing is ever done against you is everyone is doing their best. I talk about this in my presuppositions series on Instagram. If you're not following on Instagram, go check that out. But everyone is doing the best they can is simply a presupposition that imagines that every good or bad behavior is the simple result of all that we know. That's it. If someone does a bad action, that's all they knew how to do in that moment, or with what they the same